Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about something that really is mind blowing to me. I can't understand what's going on with it, but it's concerning Bank of America, which I'm a shareholder in Bank of America. And what it is Bank of America, as I'm reading here, launches zero down mortgage for Black and Latino borrowers. Right now, what this is basically saying is they are going to offer homes to a lot of Black and Latino families or Hispanic families, right? Now, they're trying to do this, as they say in their own words, they're aiming to address the racial homeownership gap. Now, statistics say that 70% of white families own their homes, 7 out of 10. 40% of Black families own their homes, and 50% of Hispanic families own their homes. So what Bank of America is doing is they're launching this program, and they're launching it in 5 cities. The 5 cities are Dallas, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Miami, Florida, Los Angeles, California, and the last one is Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you are in these 5 cities, you are eligible for this program. Now, the program itself, which this is the part that's mind blowing, no credit check, no down payment, no closing costs, and you can own a home. The only criteria is if you can pay, if you show proof that you pay your rent wherever you live now, your phone bill, your car insurance or payment, and utility bills on time. That's the only thing they're offering. Now it sounds really good, and a lot of people will be jumping on this. I'll be keeping an eye on this story because I want to see how many people apply for this program. Because it's going to be a lot to get a house without any type of the headache that most people deal with. You don't have to have a lot of money in savings, no closing costs, and all of that. But in this video, I'm going to go over the pros and cons of it. And I don't want to be offensive at all, but I do want to speak my opinion about the situation. And I want to know, I'm going to go into if it's a trap or is it, I think it's legit, but banks don't really do stuff like this. Now, you might say, well, the housing market is, they got more houses than they can sell and all this other stuff. Keep that in mind, because those type of houses, I don't think apply to this. And if you really look between the lines, I think this right here may be an attempt to, with the housing market being messed up, a lot of people that are on the Section 8 program and other programs for low income families or single parent households, for them to get houses. That's what I think. Now, looking into it, right? We went over the qualifications. No credit check, no down payment, no closing costs. We went over the cities. Now, take a look at this. First thing first is, how will this affect the housing market? The housing market's already messed up, right? Now, when you have a flood of these homes being inhabited, I wonder what effect that'll have on the housing market prices. Once these houses start getting filled, will the value starts going up, And then another thing is, and like I said, I don't want to be offensive, I'm just giving my opinion. I think this is targeted to a lot of single family homes, and it's targeted to just them wanting to get away. They just want to get a lot of these houses that they have under because like banks and stuff that have real estate, and I think like Bank of America has a lot of real estate that they're trying to get out from under them, especially in these economic times. Now, look at the cities: Charlotte, Dallas, Detroit, Los Angeles, Miami. All of those cities, minus Charlotte, have a high problem of poverty. Detroit by itself has a lot of houses that nobody live in and a lot of vacant homes and all kind of stuff. You know, and they're trying to clean that up. But if you look really between this, like I said, and I want to get into the meat of this video and why I kind of think it's kind of like funny, I think they're experimenting with this. They're just experimenting. Detroit by itself has a lot of messed up houses. Dallas has a high poverty rate, right? And they have a lot of people, you know, that are, you know, on a lower level of class, you know, financial class, and can't afford homes. Now, you notice they cut the credit and the down payment down. So that's like really letting you know the type of, you know, households, financial situation these households are in, that they're trying to give them houses. Now, nothing comes for free. And we all know that. Think about this. I read in the article, it says you can get a house and they're going to be a million people jumping on this like, oh man, we can get a home, this and that. But it can only be in certain areas that they designate or that you can afford. And most of these people don't make a lot of money. So where the house is going to be? In hood type areas or areas where, you know, it might be less desirable, you know, as far as like things you can do, or, you know, just like the type of folk that dwell in that area. I'm trying to clean my speech up. I'm trying not to say nothing really offensive, but I just think these are going to be in hood areas. And I think a lot of these houses are going to need a lot of work done to them, especially when I seen Dallas and Detroit. You know, Detroit got a lot of homes that need to be renovated, or they got a lot of homes that they're just trying to put people in because they can't sell the homes. They might be in an area where, you know, it's not very attractive to buyers, you know. And that's what I think this is. But in the article, you might want to get the house, but what they're not telling you is you're not going to get a house over here. You can get a house over here. And they'll say, oh, why? That's all you can afford. And the house is going to be tore up. I guarantee you, a bank is not going to take no loss, especially Bank of America. They want to get rid of some of that real estate, you know, because banks don't want to own property. They want to get that stuff out and be drawing some type of interest off of the loan that they get from it. And if they're giving these houses away, you got to understand, what's the payments going to be like? What's the interest rate going to be on that? They're going to make money. They're not just giving nothing away for nothing. You know, and it's just something to really think about. Now, it's just in 5 cities right now. I think it's an experiment. They're going to see how it goes. If it works out, they'll start branching out to more and more cities. But me personally, I don't know somebody else's situation. Me, my kids are grown. I don't need a house that bad. You know, I've had 2 houses, and you know, that was it for me. You know, my kids are grown, out on their own. I don't need all that space. So an apartment works fine for me. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think. You think this is 100% legit? You think it's honest, or you think problems are going to come out of this? Do you agree or disagree with some of the stuff I said? You know, let me know. I think it's a good thing, but I think it can run wild. Because, like, say somebody is a house flipper. They got the money. They're going to start buying these houses up and fixing them up. You know what I mean? Or what if somebody is in the flipping homes and doing real estate and wanting to own multiple homes? They're going to be buying these homes up. And not even buying the homes up. Of course, if you're a developer, or like if you own a business, say I own a business in real estate, and I have $1 million business, I can go and buy 10, 12 of these homes. And they're going to be like, oh man, you can pay your bills. You can pay your bill. I mean, yeah, you can afford it. It's always loopholes. And these are going to be taken advantage of, you know. So I'm anxious to see. I'll keep up with the story and see how it is. But I just think, you know, a lot of people are going to be surprised when they go in there and file for a house and see where the houses are and what the neighborhoods look like. You know, or see how far the houses are away from anything remotely useful. I think this is going to be, it'll be explained, but over time. But I hope everything works out for everybody applying for it. But I just think it's not what people think. And it's going to be surprising with some of the stories you hear coming out of this program, you know. So I'll just be keeping an eye on it. And like I said, but yeah, guys, as always, keep subscribing, man. I appreciate the subscribers. And I love the comments. You guys sending comments. I answer all my comments. And we can have a conversation. Agree or disagree with what I'm talking about. Is this program, the zero down mortgage program, good for Bank of America and for people? Let me know. But it's Labor Day weekend. Like I said, I upload daily. I don't know about do it this weekend, but I appreciate you guys spending the time with me as always. Have a wonderful weekend. Like, share, subscribe as usual, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.